Hey guys, it is Clary Berry, and I just want to talk to you guys today about Bitcoin. This is looking at Bitcoin from September 27th to the 30th. Now, just leading up until this time period for BTC, for Bitcoin here, crypto astrology predictions, we were predicting last week that we'd have a pretty good day on the 22nd. And yeah, we had some new people coming in. But it's definitely not the greatest we've ever had. Now that energy that we had on the 22nd is ending during this time period that we're in now, and it does have to do with some planning energy. So there's kind of maybe muted for better things, and really, really good to start off our theme for this video, which is long-term energy. Okay, so the 22nd, we had the 23rd kind of had the peak, which is exactly what we called. The 24th, we were talking about outside influences and issues with the sun square natal Pluto, and that is exactly what we got, guys. We had, you could see the line go up. It was like it was doing fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, down, and then kind of rebounded a little bit there. It's like, oh, it was like, you think you're going to get there, but nope, you're not. There's some outside influences coming through. We have, a lot of FUD going on with China, a lot of, but a lot of good stuff going on too. So don't let it bring you down. So let's see, 25th, we had the start of some good energy, but, not enough to really do much. That kind of ambiguous energy with the sun trine natal Mercury. The 26th, guys, so far it's been okay. Now we did have some more negative energy come through with Mars sesquiquadrant natal Neptune. Kind of, we're dealing with the FUD, the issues. It's definitely there, but it's a sesquiquadrant, so it's not going to be that, that crazy. So you can kind of see it. I think at the time where I started this video, where we're actually up a little bit, 1.5% or so on the day. So yeah, not too bad. So starting with the 27th, guys, I just want to make a mention about the start of Mercury Retrograde in Libra. And in my pre-meditations guides, the death card just kept coming through over and over. I'm not surprised at all to see it right now, and that's just the way that it is. That's just the way that tarot works. So and this is specifically for the Mercury retrograde time period, which we know, guys, we already know, like, we're having life-changing things and awakenings sort of happening, and we're having to kind of be brought down a little bit. For some people, it's going to feel like really bad and feel sad, and that sadness, or whatever happens to them during this Mercury retrograde is just going to do whatever always happens in Mercury retrograde is going to help us to learn and help us to grow. And specifically for Bitcoin, you're looking at the house, the 6th and the 7th house ruled by Libra at this, for Bitcoin. So you're looking at, the vitality, you're looking at the daily life and the way that Bitcoin works here on a regular basis. And you're also looking at the partnerships, the relationships, and teams that Bitcoin, are making, that Bitcoin is teaming up with. And so I really feel like the death card in this instance is coming through in almost a positive way. This is life-changing energy. It just had to get its point across. That is very life-changing. And again, some people are getting destroyed, and the people that are getting destroyed are the old, structures, the old ones in power that had all the, that had all the big bucks and everything. So, yeah, there's a new dawn coming, and this is just during these few weeks. What's happening here with Bitcoin, for again, the 6th and 7th house, is that, again, people are using Bitcoin more in their daily life. Okay, it's helping them, and they're seeing it everywhere they go, when they make payments, when they're, whether they're eating or they're getting anything. It's like, wow, they can use Bitcoin. And because of that, it's actually changing the way that they're seeing Bitcoin. Okay. And again, it's the partnerships and the corporate relationships here that that Bitcoin is making. Those institutions that are working with Bitcoin are not going to be destroyed. That's the dawn of the new day. And this is this is the perfect deck to keep getting the death card on too, because it really shows you the old way was the old way, and the old way's dead, and the new way, I just got chills, guys, from now on. Again, this is the Mercury retrograde card. During this next few weeks, how people feel about Bitcoin is going to be changed a lot based on, again, how much they're seeing Bitcoin in their daily life and how, vigorous it's doing during these next few weeks. And again, all of the corporations and everything. It's basically like once you start seeing this big corporation, that big corporation, everybody's using Bitcoin, or even, whoever, all these businesses are using Bitcoin. So you get to a point where all of the old FUD that we've been dealing with for so long, the fear, uncertainty, and the doubt, and all of that is no longer effective. They can't say, that Bitcoin is just a big bubble anymore. They can't say that it's worthless or that it's going to go to zero. Like, why would all these corporations be spending so much money and effort, to make these changes and to get Bitcoin onto their systems? It's going to change a lot. It's going to change a lot. And you see this is really bringing in, this Mercury retrograde is really bringing in some new, fresh energy and fresh understanding about Bitcoin here, how people feel about it too. So looking good. Now for the 27th, we also have the start of Mars square natal sun. So, okay, see, new beginnings starting on the 27th. There's also a lot of older energy that's ending. That's just the way that it goes. So this is the energy that's getting started. So again, new beginnings. Let's see, with this Mars square natal sun, this is very, very much good luck, good energy, but it's really, 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 really long-term energy. That's why it's such a beginning. It's the very first step. This energy is going to be affecting us, and to kind of residually, even after its peak on the 5th here of October, it's going to point to good energy also coming later on in the year. Okay. So on the 27th, what is actually going to happen on the 27th? Well, might not be that easy. I don't know. I've tried to look at this a couple times, guys, and this Uranus is being a little bit mysterious here. Okay, we got our Empress. I will take that. Third time's a charm here. Venus trine natal Uranus. Okay, so this trine this is actually the perfect card for this. The trine, it's fun. It's fresh, it's exciting, it's quirky. It's got some new people energy. It's definitely got some out there, unconventional, new ways of thinking. Remember how we said everything old is dying, and you have to keep up. If you're gonna make it here. And it's all about being exactly who you are and shining your own light. And again, fresh, exciting, nothing else is similar. The growth here, it could be good, it could be fun. I'm getting definitely with the threes here. There's either three little or it's just going to be around possibly like getting up to 3% or something like that. I just don't think it's going to be the most awesome and exciting of Uranus aspects that we've ever had. Okay, but again, it is helping with these awakenings and these understandings and these just new thinking, new talking, new people coming in. Okay, so another long-term energy kind of that we have to talk about for starting on the 28th. Ooh, I love this Magician. So this is the start of the 28th is the start of North Node trine natal Jupiter. So this is good luck. This is growth. This is possible peak here energy, but this one isn't peaking until January 2nd of 2022. So yes, we've got some good luck and good energy and positivity, auspicious energy coming through, but it's just getting started. You ain't seen nothing yet. But again, the fact that, this new beginning is going so well, I think for the 28th there, going pretty good. Okay, going pretty good. The 28th, might be better there than the 27th with some of this great energy starting. And then we also have peaking on the 28th, we have the sun square natal Mars. So that is going to be, abundance, accomplishment, action, success. This is definitely, obviously business, success, it's working, but people are in love, this is really on fire. Like, there's that element of, even though, it's just a financial thing, it's like there's a spotlight on it in society right now. And there's a lot of passion that's coming through, not only with the Venus trine natal Uranus that we were talking about before, but with this aspect that we were just talking about with the sun square natal Mars, going to bring a lot of success. Also, do you see both of these have a very clear peak energy? Love it. Love it. Okay, so little peaks. So you definitely have some peaks here, maybe on, maybe we're going so high here on the 28th that it's just got to come down a little bit, but overall going to be really happy. I think people who are invested in Bitcoin on the 28th there. Now let's look at the 29th. Okay, 29th is the start of Mars sesquiquadrate natal Venus. Softer aspect, but I'm reading it as positive, adding to our new beginnings and new understandings. I mean, if you don't have a theme there, I mean, besides being long term, the other theme is definitely this new way of thinking, new understandings about Bitcoin here. Okay, so the 29th is also the end of a negative aspect of Sun square natal Pluto. So that was bringing some not so great stuff. And so we're kind of glad that that's ending here. And that's how we have this new beginning on, after the 28th, on and after the 28th here. So okay, so that was the 29th. So let's talk about the 30th. Now the 30th is one of those great days where you have 3 aspects peaking at once. Venus square natal Neptune. This one, oh my gosh, do you guys see I see the up and down there. Up and then down, up and then down. Very flexible, very wavy, but overall should be pretty good. As an 8 there, I mean, it's action and it's wand. So, it may go up and down a bunch and then decide to go back up because, and again, this is just one aspect for the 30th. A little bit harder to read aspect there, but, some confusion possible, confusion blocking the passion, definitely possible with that Venus square natal Neptune, okay, but just part of the aspect for the day. Let's look at the 30th where we have the Sun sesquiquadrate natal Neptune minor aspect of FUD, okay, starting point, dip, low. I want to look at the next aspect peaking on the 30th, which is Venus sextile natal Saturn. Okay, so you guys, we have kind of been mentioning, especially in the past few videos, about how you have multiple aspects on one day, and it's usually a little bit positive, but this one is saying, I think the 29th is going to be better. I think the 29th, there's something, and maybe it's just coming down from the 28th. This guy came through, because this came through that Venus square natal Neptune, I think really wants to do something. It wants to break through. But again, there's just like some dark clouds and some storms up here. Again, outside influences that we've got to get free of first before we can fully continue to, kind of get out of the trap and the cycle that we've been in with this kind of, again, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But you guys remember with this start of this North Node's trine natal Jupiter and how big of an aspect that was and how much good energy and good auspicious luck we're going to have peaking on January 2nd. This energy is just getting started now. So you're going to feel progressively better and better about Bitcoin through January 2nd. Okay? You heard it here first. Maybe not, but let me know. Okay? Comments. I appreciate them. I love to stay connected with you guys. And so the 30th, again, it might be a little bit in the green. It might start off really better and then, again, kind of and then kind of go sideways. But yeah, it's definitely going to be limited. Passion's limited. Passion's confused. Might be a really bad day. It might really come down from some of the new beginnings that it's had before. So, because again, the 28th had some really good energy just getting started. So the 29th might even be better than the 28th, possibly. So then it comes back down, and it goes back down all the way to 1 from 8. So yeah, and then it might balance back out again, come up back up a little bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys a bonus day. Looking at the start of on the 1st, we have the start of Venus sextile natal Jupiter. So guess what? That's really good. And then going with our theme. Oh yeah. The luck is there. Going with our theme, this is also the start of Sun square natal Sun. So again, this is a long-term bullish aspect, but it's still fiery now. King of Wands, yeah. Both of those are just getting started. So again, these new beginnings that we've got, these aces speaking to new beginnings are, it's like, oh, we have 3 aces here, 3 new beginnings, and a great aspect, again, just getting started, peaking January 2nd. So I hope you guys are getting excited. If you can see the themes, we are definitely having stuff come up that is getting started for all our favorite different cryptos here, that is peaking later on in the year or at the beginning of next year. So big things that Pluto kind of, behind the scenes, the wheel is turning. Like it's like the earth turning, you can't see it turning, but how much does it turn every day to get you all the way to the other side? It's a lot. It's a lot. And there's a lot happening. A lot of people don't even know it. But those in the know, those who have been, willing to use their intuition, listen to their instincts, are going to be in a much better place, especially come January 2nd, 2022. So let me know what you guys think. How excited are you? What is your top favorite cryptos? I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for being here. Bye.